Have you ever gazed at the night sky and wondered if we are alone in the universe, or if those unidentified flying objects, UFOs, are evidence of extraterrestrial life? This question has captivated the human imagination for centuries, leading to countless theories and speculations. From the idea of advanced civilizations on distant planets, to the notion of interdimensional beings visiting us from realities beyond our comprehension, the possibilities are as vast as the cosmos itself. Recently, an intriguing new perspective has entered the conversation, courtesy of Fox News veteran Tucker Carlson. During a podcast with Joe Rogan, Carlson proposed a theory that challenges the conventional wisdom about UFOs. Instead of hailing from far-off galaxies, he suggests these mysterious objects might be piloted by spiritual entities who have resided on Earth for as long as humanity itself. He even posited that these entities could be dwelling in places we least expect, under the ocean and beneath the ground. As we embark on this cosmic journey, we'll delve into the fascinating details of Carlson's theory, the evidence he cites, and the broader implications of his claims. So buckle up, keep an open mind, and get ready to explore this enthralling perspective. Let's dive into the journey that led us to this intriguing statement. Tucker Carlson, a prominent figure on Fox News, shared his take on the UFO phenomenon during an appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast. This revelation sent ripples through the UFO enthusiast community and beyond. Carlson, known for his bold and often controversial opinions, offered a perspective that was, to say the least, unconventional. In the course of the podcast's typically sprawling 3-hour discourse, Carlson shared his belief that UFOs are not piloted by extraterrestrials as commonly believed, but by spiritual entities. He further elaborated that these entities have been residing under the ocean and under the ground, and have been here for a long time. This statement, as you can imagine, left many listeners intrigued, if not downright baffled. But Carlson wasn't the only one to voice such thoughts. His comments echoed sentiments expressed by lawmakers like Eric Burlison and Tim Burchett, who had previously drawn parallels between UFOs and biblical entities. Burchett, a representative from Missouri, even went on record saying, "The first chapter of Ezekiel is pretty clear of a UFO sighting." This was in January of 2023. Right before he advocated for UFO whistleblowers to testify before Congress. Burlison, who has attended classified briefings on the UFO phenomena, took it a step further. He stated, "Whenever I use the term angels, to me, it's synonymous with an extra-dimensional being. These are strong words coming from individuals privy to information not accessible to the general public." Now back to Carlson. He admitted to not having all the answers regarding these unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAP, as they're now more commonly known. But he was confident in his assertion that these entities have been on Earth for thousands of years. He described them as above the observable nature, and not conforming to the laws of science. In his words, "They're from here and they've been here for thousands of years, whatever they are." Carlson's comments raised more questions than they answered. His claim of UFOs being spiritual entities ignited a wave of speculation. The very nature of the term spiritual entities is open to interpretation, which added fuel to the fiery debate. What does spiritual mean in this context? Are we talking about ghosts, angels, or something else entirely? The veteran broadcaster left his listeners with a thought-provoking question. With that fact set, what do you conclude? And just like that, the stage was set for a renewed discussion on the UFO phenomena. These comments sparked a flurry of reactions and opened up a whole new dialogue on the topic of UFOs. As expected, Carlson's comments stirred up a hornet's nest of reactions. The UFO community, ever hungry for fresh insights and perspectives, found itself divided on his claims. Some found it refreshing, a bold departure from the usual extraterrestrial theories, while others dismissed it as pure conjecture, devoid of any concrete evidence. Among the supporters, his comments resonated with those who have long viewed UFOs through a spiritual lens. They felt validated, their beliefs echoed on a public platform by a well-known figure. They saw in Carlson's words a recognition of their own theories, which often draw upon religious texts and ancient mythology, suggesting that these unidentified aerial phenomena are indeed spiritual entities, not visitors from outer space. Critics, on the other hand, were quick to point out the lack of scientific basis in Carlson's statements. They argued that without empirical evidence, his theories remain just that, theories. Skepticism ran high, with some even suggesting that such ideas could undermine the credibility of the UFO community. The scientific community in particular raised eyebrows at Carlson's claims. Renowned for their adherence to rigorous methods of inquiry, many scientists found the idea of spiritual entities piloting UFOs to be a stretch too far. They argued that the phenomena should be studied using the scientific method and not be subject to speculation or conjecture. Meanwhile, the religious community had its own take on the matter. Some found parallels in Carlson's theories with their own religious beliefs, while others expressed concern over the merging of the spiritual and the extraterrestrial. They worried that such theories could potentially blur the lines between science, religion, and the paranormal. And let's not forget the general public, who were left both intrigued and bewildered by this new twist in the UFO narrative. Social media was abuzz with discussions, debates, and of course memes. Everyone, it seemed, had an opinion on Carlson's comments. In the political arena, the reactions were equally mixed. Some politicians found themselves agreeing with Carlson's supernatural theory, while others dismissed it outright. Yet, regardless of their stance, they all recognized the increasing importance of the UFO issue in the public consciousness. Despite the controversy, Tucker Carlson's comments have undoubtedly added a new layer to the UFO debate. Whether you agree or disagree with his views, there's no denying that his statements have sparked a fresh wave of discussion about the mysterious phenomena that continue to captivate us all. So, what do we make of all this? Well, we have Tucker Carlson, a veteran broadcaster, making some bold and thought-provoking statements about the nature of unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAPs, as they're more commonly known now. He posits that these UAPs might not be piloted by extraterrestrials from a distant planet, but maybe spiritual entities who have inhabited Earth for as long as humanity itself. His claims were backed up by lawmakers such as Missouri Congressman Eric Burlison and his fellow GOP legislator Tim Burchett, who both compared UFOs to biblical entities in the past year. This has given rise to fascinating discussions, linking UFOs to religious visitations and theories about interdimensional beings. Carlson's comments, and the reactions they garnered, have stirred the UFO debate. They've added another layer to a conversation that has been ongoing since the early 20th century, when the concept of UFOs as interdimensional beings first gained traction. These statements and the ensuing discussions have, in a way, rekindled public interest in the UFO phenomena. As we recount these events and statements, we are left with many questions. If these spiritual entities exist, what are they? Are they interdimensional beings, angels, or something else entirely? And if they've been here for thousands of years, as Carlson suggests, why are they here? These questions challenge our understanding of the universe. They compel us to think beyond our known reality, beyond our observable nature. They push us to question the laws of science, as these entities, according to Carlson, do not behave according to them. There's also the question of evidence. Are there physical proofs of these entities' existence? Are there records of their presence throughout history? Jacques Vallée, an astronomer and internet pioneer, certainly thought so. His research into ancient texts and modern flying saucer cases argued a continuity that cannot be dismissed lightly. But these questions also highlight the complexity and depth of the UFO debate. It's not merely about identifying flying objects in the sky, it's about understanding our place in the universe, exploring the unknown, and pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and beliefs. Whether you agree with Carlson or not, one thing is clear. The question of UFOs and their origins continues to captivate us all. As we gaze at the stars and wonder, the universe remains a mystery, waiting to be unraveled.